Rest in peace to actor Gene Hackman, age 95, and to his wife, Betty. Make sure I say her name right. Betsy Arakawa. Arakawa. Both found at his estate. She was 64. She was a pianist. Um, don't know all the details, so we just gonna wait on that. But I will say this about Hackman. He was a very versatile actor. He was a guy who could role play really well. Obviously, The French Connection was his big movie. There was an interesting story about that film. He didn't really like the racial aspect and undertones of it, and he really fought with the director about it. Says a lot about his character. He spoke out on certain issues and things. He had a lot of memorable roles, and it's kind of funny because Kevin Costner was asked a long time ago the best actor. It's talking about actors he worked with. He said Sean Connery was the biggest. He said, but Hackman was the best, and that was quite high praise coming from a guy who um, been around and had quite a bit of success in his own era and dominance in his own time. So, but yeah, Hackman was kind of like a feisty dude, but yet had a had your catchiness about him. It was interesting way he kind of hit. Of course, I remember Crimson Tide with him and Denzel Washington. That's when Denzel was on his trajectory rise, and he was diversifying his portfolio as one of the greatest actors ever. So that was at the early stages before Denzel, like we talk about his peak prime, and they had some scenes in that movie, and the chemistry was real. You could definitely feel it. But and I hadn't really thought about the cat because he'd been pretty recluse and low key, and they hadn't really had much going on that was visibly known or anything like that with him. But definitely a talented actor, and character in character. Those kind of actors that gives you a pinch of both, like you get a hybrid of a of physical acting, but also what we call character acting. It's like he can loan himself to different types of characters. And so and I watched many of his movies over the years. It's just like it had kind of a subtle roughness, but yet had a toughness. Had a combo thing going. So definitely was feeling what he was and what he brought to the big screen. And very talented cat. So just one of those things that um you know you remember, and you think about, because a guy